Hello everyone and welcome back to I Love EditorX. First of all, I like to thank to Rafa, who is a motion designer. One of our community is watching our tutorials and he was so kind. He was send me this opener that you just saw, the video opener, just this one. So he saw that I don't have any branded animation in the beginning of my tutorial, so he created this one for me. So I really appreciate it and thank you very much. So if we're talking about animation, I like to talk with you about some SVG animation. There is ton of use of this beautiful animation and I saw it in a lot of websites, and it's really give the extra feeling and the interaction inside the site, and it's really beautiful, and I like to create something on my own, to explore it and to get to gain like new skill. So I don't have any background of creating animation in any software. So I search on the web for a tool that will give me this some of editor to create this animation with no code and really easy and fast creation process. So as I search, I go into this website. Okay, so it's called SVGator, and you can see that in the first website title, it says the easiest way to animate SVG, and of course no code skills required, which is important for me because I like to do it really fast and in friendly environment. And immediately we can see like crazy SVG animation, very rich, lot of details, and it's across all the website. You can see how many details there is, and the best about SVG animation is that it's all vector arts, so it's never pixelized, and the weight of it is like minimum, so it won't harm your website performance. I just want to clarify, this tutorial is not sponsored by SVGator or something like this. The story is that I saw it and I immediately go to the how it's called, to the help center, and I found there lots of guides how to create these effects, and of course how to implement it in your website. So I didn't find any guidance about any guide about EditorX, so I contacted them, and they were so kind and fast to create this guide special for us. So as you can see right here, we have the add animation SVG to EditorX, and they create a short guide for us. It's not just animation, it's also interactive, and they create this very detailed guide. So we will follow these steps and we will create this exact animation in our website, and they also give me a premium which is amazing, just for me, so I can explore the platform, which is, by the way, an amazing platform. And so basically, let's jump right in and try to build it. Okay, so this is the final animation we are going to create. You can see the cat typing, and when you click on this folder, you have another animation. That file is popping up from this folder. All right, so to go into this is the editor. To go into the editor, you need to log in, and immediately you can select like a template or start from scratch. So this is the animation they created in the guide, and they send it for me because I asked to recreate exact same flow of this guide. But just for us to explore a bit this editor, so I will go and create a new project from scratch. You can also import the SVG file from anywhere, or from I don't know, Illustrator. So let's create from scratch. So it looks something like this. Here you can toggle the grid. The grid allow you to design very precise. Anyway, let's just do something special to see the power of this tool. So let's create a shape. I will choose this star. I will put it right here, for example. And let's change the color of it. You have here all the property panel, just like EditorX. So let's select the color. I will change it to blue. And all right, so now I want to give it some life, right? This is the whole idea of animation SVG. So let's do something simple. Simple rotate. So this is the timeline of the animation. I can, if I play it right now, nothing happening. You see, this is 3 seconds. You can do whatever you want, the duration. But anyway, let's create new animation. So I selected my star and click on the animate. And what do I want to do? I want to rotate it, right? So here, this is the rotate. So I click on it, and you can see here I have I forgot the name of this one, but it's like a stop. So and here, I select it, and I want to rotate it, right? So how much I want to rotate it? So here I have the degrees, right? So as you can see, it's already rotated. So I will go to the 0 position and create another keyframe, it's called. All right, so here I will send it back to be 0. Okay, so this is the initial state, and you can see that this is rotated up to, after 3 seconds, it's 139 degrees. So let's do like 360, like a full circle, right? So let's play it. Amazing, right? Okay, I want to change the position also. So I want to put it right here and here. So let's create another animation. So this is the first state, animate. I want to change the position. So I have a new animation frame. So let's go to 3 seconds, and here I create another keyframe. Here I want this star to go right here. So you can see this line. So this is the path that he will do. So let's play it. So it's rotate and also change its position. Also, you can click on the path itself and drag it. So we will create more how it's called, I don't remember, but anyway, not a straight path, but with some curve, right? So let's play it. Amazing, right? And so simple. So let's create another one, and now we will change the color of it, the fill. So again, let's go to the second one, create another frame. So now it's blue, and here I liked it to be let's change the color to pink. All right, so let's play it. And oh, I did the opposite way. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, look how smooth it is. And also you can change the easing of this animation. So for example, the position is very clear to see. So let's do like ease and shine, and let's play it. So you can see it's not linear, it's more, let's do it very drastic, right? Something like this. You can see it's, well, you don't really see it. Let's do something like this. So it's not applied. Why it's not applied? Let's select the position. Let's go here. Change. Oh, I need to change it like this, I guess. All right, so let's play it. Yeah, you can see it's different animation. Ugly one, but different. Anyway, so this is how easy it is to create an animation. And when you export it, so this is something we will go through our guide next, in a few seconds. But anyway, what happened? I guess my internet is all right. So anyway, you can see I have transparent background, which I can change from here. And here you can select when the animation will start. So you can do on load on your page load or mouse hover. So let's refresh the view, and you will see that it will not start to play until I'm hovering the canvas. So I guess my internet is crooked, but anyway, you can see it's not playing, but when I'm hovering in, it starts to play, right? So you can do also on click or view up, view on scroll into view, or programmatically, which is for developers. And you can choose what happened on mouse out. Here is just pause the animation, but you can do reverse. So let's click reverse and refresh it, and you can see if I mouse out, it go back to the same position. Okay, so you see how easy it is to just play with some settings and create beautiful stuff. All right, so we're here to recreate this guide. So let's go back to the previous project. Don't save it. This one, CloudCat. So I open it, and now let's see what's happened here. All right, so this is all the keyframes they created for us. So if I click on play, you can see this folder is open with these files. The cat is always typing, and it's infinitely, it should play infinitely. All right, so here let's start the guide. Okay, this is the editor I have already. I did here nothing, but we'll do it together. So first step, export SVG animation. Check your canvas size by clicking the canvas element in EditorX. You will need, this is important, in EditorX you will need to place your animation into frames of same size or size same proportion, right? So let's go to see the canvas size. I click right here, and I can see it's 700 on 470 pixels. All right. So click on the export button on top right corner, this one, and choose the export settings on the first part of animation. In the example below, the animation is set to run on load on an infinity loop. All right. So as you can see here, they export it without the folder. All right. Why? Because we need two different animations. So one animation is infinity running, and the second one is only on click. All right, so let's export these two. Here you see the second example. This is only the folder, and this is only the cat. All right, so let's do it. so I can easily, you see here, it's very organized. So I have the cat folder and the interactive folder. So I can easily hide it like this, just like EditorX. And now I can click export, and let's see the settings. So SVG format animated. Animation type JavaScript, this is important. Animation start on load, this is good. Direction normal, iteration infinity, you can count the iteration like 1 time, 2 times, but we need it to be infinitely. And all right, you can change the speed. You can see that the cat will start typing really fast. See, he's typing like a crazy one. But anyway, let's reset back to 100%. And the document is responsive. All right, so let's export it, and it will download this file to our computer. So I already play with it. This is why I can see so many versions. But anyway, now this is the editor part. All right, so here, first of all, this is the number 4. This is what I download just now. And if I drag it into the browser, you will see this animation. All right, so let's go back to the editor, and here we need to choose embedded site. This is like a special component. I drag it right here, and remember, the first thing we need to do is to change the size. What is this? Oh no. I choose not the right component. I need to choose this one, embedded widget. All right, so the first thing they said is to check the canvas size. So the canvas size is 700 width on 470 height. So let's change it, 700 on 470. All right, so by default it's come like this, gray. So let's go to enter code, and here in the guide you can see that we need to use iframe element, and go to enter code and paste the code right here. All right, I already read this guide. This is why I'm jumping some parts. Anyway, how can we get this code? So you need to open this file in any text editor. So I will use just text edit, and simply I select everything, copy it, go to editor and paste it right here. So let's click update, and you can see our cat, right? Amazing. So this is already run even in preview mode, as you can see. The second part of the guide, we need to export the folder SVG. All right, so let's do the opposite way. I will show the interactive folder and hide the cat and click export. Now here we need something different. It shouldn't start on load. It should be, okay, this is the settings. So it should be the JavaScript, animation start on click. On second click it should be reversed, and only the iteration only 1 time. All right, so let's do it. So on click, and on second click it should be reversed, and it should be 1 time, and that's it. So let's refresh the view, and when I click on it, it plays. When I click again, sorry, on second click it should be reversed, but why it's not reversing? On second click, reverse. Okay, it's working. So let's export it. And again, let's go to the editor. Now we need to duplicate this iframe. So let's duplicate it. So we have two of these. And the second one, I will change the code. Go to this is the last one. I will open it in the text editor and copy all this code and replace this one. So let's update it, and we have the folder. Now this is important. This iframe size and this one are identical because they need to be perfectly one on top of each other. All right, so it's sitting correctly, right? So let's preview it and see if it's working. So you can see that the cat animation is always run. When I click on the folder, I see the animation is applying, and when I click again, why it's not working? Oh, it does working. It just, I think maybe there is, I forgot to do something. Okay, so here you can see the animation is 6 seconds. All right, but all this part is not related to the folder animation, okay? Because the folder animation is very short. It's like 1 second, even less, right? It's up to here. So all I need to do, I need to drag this time up to the last frame, and now you can see it's shorter, and I will re-export it. And the good thing that is it's already saved my last settings. So let's export it again, and here in my editor, let's go back to edit mode, and now let's change this code again. I will reopen this one, open with text editor, copy it again, and type it right here. And now something happened to my publish. Now if I click one, it's opened. I click again, it closes immediately. All right, because the animation is much shorter. All right, so I need to refresh quickly the site because something is not working as I expected. But anyway, did you see how easy it to do it, right? It's amazing. And you can go so creative with this editor, and I got to tell you, this is like, I play with it like, I don't know, 2-3 times, and already I can understand how things are working here. So yeah, this is like a cute, great tool to create SVG animation, to add SVG animation to your site. So let's see it on the live site. So one click it's opened, another click it's closed. All right, so basically that's it. But here comes the important part, because we are talking about responsive. So we like these elements not to be in fixed size, right? Because if I shrink my screen view, so I like it to grow and shrink proportionally, right? So there is something you should know about iframes, is that there is no option to if I change it to fluid, there is no option to set the height to auto. So there is a workaround. So what you can do is to convert the height to be as the viewport width, which is a responsive unit. So now you can see that it's scaling. It's only the folder because I have 2 iframes. But anyway, this is like a good workaround. But because I have 2 elements, of the iframe. I don't want to create two responsive elements that I need to how to say, to place it inside my site, always on top of each other, and really easy. They can move a little bit, change its docking. So the easiest way to do it is to place them inside a container. So I select both the iframes and place them inside a container. All right, and this container I will give it the width and height of my iframe, which is 470 pixels height and width of 700 pixels. And now what I need to do, I need to place these iframes inside my container. You can see this is, I will change the name. This is the iframes container, and this is the folder iframe, folder animation iframe, and the second one will be the cat iframe, cat. Alright, so now it's very organized, and all I need to do is to change the iframes to be fluid, which is 100% width and 100% height, because iframe needs to get an explicit height. So 100% and 100%. And now you can see that if I change my container proportionally, the iframes growing together with me. Alright, so this is why it's very useful. And my suggestions is to create the container just a few, just a very little more pixels height, because sometimes when the container that contain the iframe is exact same height, it creates some scrolling. You see here a scroll bar, and we want to avoid it, so I will create like 530 pixels. Right, something like this. And now I can center it to my section, and I will change it to be fluid, and the height will be based on viewport width. And now let's see how responsive it is. Let's refresh it again, and you can see that it's scaling up and down as my window, with my window, right? And it's working amazingly. All right, so basically that's it. Let me think if I forgot something. No, I think that's it. And I can show you another cool stuff. Is, let's go to my projects, and you can see here, this is a template one. So let's open it, and the animation is like this. You can see the path is build itself, right? So I start to play around with the options of the programmatically to play the animation. As you can see, I scroll here down. You see, this is the scroller, and the path is start to build itself based on my scroll. All right. So this is not for this tutorial, but this is something I'm playing with, and you can see that this is also something very powerful you can do with this tool. And also, actually, I can show you, I played with it a little bit, but if I create a new project, just for a second, and we can create just a simple path, okay, something like this, and we can actually animate it let's go to the animation and morph, and this is the initial state. And let's say after 2 seconds create another keyframe, and I can select it, and let's say this line will go here, this will go here, something like this. Okay, and now you can see that it's working in a second, right? It's absolutely amazing. And I think you can also change the color. So let's go here, let's reanimate it. I want to change the stroke color, and here I like to change the color to be, let's say, the red. Okay, it's red, and let's see if it's working. Yes, amazing. All I need to do, I need to drag the animation time up to 2 seconds, and it's working. So it's really easy, and you can even build the line, not just to change its position. So I think it's you have this tool, which is amazing. All you need is a bit of to learn it a little bit, and to get creative, and you create crazy stuff, and of course to implement it on EditorX. That's it for today. Thank you everyone, see you next time, and keep building amazing sites on EditorX.